Hi everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost. Hey, you want to see a fun way to make an elaborate, fun hangover? I know it sounds weird, but I'm going to show you what that is in a second, and then we'll make one together. It's very, very easy, and it can be used for multiple purposes. Just want to do a quick reminder right now in the month of February. I have a special Fundle plus triple bonus going on right now. If you go to my Etsy shop and purchase a Fundle at regular price, you're going to get automatically included a triple bonus. No code or coupon needed. You're going to get a skeleton key, a handmade, hand-painted watercolor bookmark signed by me, and 3 gorgeous antique Gothic textbook pages from the 1800s. So there we go. And on with the show. Let's take a look at the elaborate hangover here. Funny name. Okay, so this is it. Very easy to make, and I made it out of junk mail, so that was the base, the structure. So basically, I have a little pocket here, and this is just a Digikit picture from the recent Pink Hearts one that came out, and I used a music page. Okay, when you open it up, there are 2 pockets in here. One is from a really cute envelope somebody sent me, so I just cut the corner off, folded the corner in, and made it a little pocket. And you can put multiple size things in here because it's an open pocket on the side. And here is this is also from Pink Hearts. And this one is, I just tucked in some Digikit pictures in here. Maybe you want to offer your recipient of the junk journal to have some playthings of their own, so they can glue or create, or maybe use them in a future journal, or the one that they're actually holding in their hand. So this also makes a fun little standalone gift as well. You can put anything you like in the pockets. Very easy to make. So let's just jump right on in. Okay, let me put that there. Okay, so I just grabbed some, let's see, just that, you know how you get these mailers in the mail, and I do my best not to get these, but I still get these. So if you happen to get these, why not? Let's put them to good use. So that was one, and these are different sizes, so they're all going to come in, you know, you can cut them down, make them any size you want. I think this one, we'll play with this one first. Might be a little wide. I don't want to go too much wider than that. It looks pretty similar to the same size, maybe a smidge wider. And if it's going to hang from the top, I want it to probably be no wider than my journal. If I go in like this, I want it no wider than my journal that way. So let's do some measuring here, which I don't ever promote, but I got to do it right now to make sure this will fit. And I'm thinking I might, yeah, it's 6. So I think I'm going to trim it down a little bit. I'll put all my stuff over here so it'll be at the ready. Now I have to move it because I have my trimmer, move my trimmer closer so I don't have to run away when I trim with you guys. Okay, so I'm just going to fold this in half because I know I'm going to be doing that much. And it's a great way to use up junk mail. Junk mail is like the eternal craft supply continually coming to your door or mailbox. So I'm going to make it a little more narrow. And the height, I think, was okay. Yeah, I think the height is okay. All right, so easy enough, right? Okay, so now we have this, and maybe I'll just grab a piece of, maybe this one will fit? Not quite. So we're going to use a bigger, just a regular music page, like that. I got stuff on that side, let's put it on this side. And I believe I used glue stick to glue this down, but you could certainly use Fabrifix or most glues. I haven't used, this is a brand new one. Let me get a currently in use one. Here I'm using Scotch Crate glue stick, which is impossible to be found anymore because apparently I bought it all. But they are making a new glue stick. It's the one that's already out, the one with the gray and the plaid. I don't know if it's exactly the same. It seems a little softer to me, but it seems to work fine. I haven't had any issues with it other than it's softer, and I think maybe you go through it a little faster because it's softer. This one just has a little bit more firmness, or it's because mine are getting a little bit old. That's possible too, but yeah, I love this stuff. It's a very good quality glue stick, but I'm sure there are others there. If you find a good one, let us know. Okay, so here we go. Putting this down. Okay. All right. So, I think I'm going to trim a little bit off this. Just off the sides here. And you can do this with a craft knife, scissors, doesn't matter, but probably leave yourself a good 1/2 inch all the way around because we're going to be folding it in upon itself. Okay, so now we have something that looks like that. All right, so now I'm going to take, okay, so this is the trick. Sugar Bell's icing piping bottle to put the Fabrifix glue in, because this is hard to squeeze. This is easy to squeeze, and this has a nice metal tip, which allows you to just get a little bit out at a time. And while the bottle was full, I could easily turn it over and just squeeze more. But now that the bottle is almost empty, I have gone back to using, I can knock everything over here. Yep. My Handmade, this is made out of water bottles, just plastic water bottles. And that way I can go like that with this amazing little rubber stopper, which saves the day. You don't have any glue leakage. Hello. Took me, I don't know, 5-7 years to figure this out. Probably some of you are saying, why don't you just get the little stopper? I don't know. I didn't think about it. But now there's no glue leakage. There's no eruption of volcanic glue coming out the top when you put your bottle like this when it's getting empty. And life is good. So I just wanted to share that. From the trenches. Okay, so I'm just going to fold in the corners like that. And then I'm just going to, oh, look how the glue is at the ready. I'm loving it, loving it. So excited. Yep. All right, down, down. And then folding up the sides, which I'm going to go around with the glue. It might take a second to grab, but it'll grab. Okay, going around the sides, going around the sides. Now I remember this is how I get too much glue on my mat and destroy my mat, but I'll try not to do that. I'll try and show you a better way. Okay, so fold. This, you do get some glue on your fingers this way, but it's very quick and easy for the procedure to get it nice and tight. Huh, copyright 1926. That's pretty cool. So this music was back from 1926. Or is it, that's the copyright of the song. I could be wrong. I don't actually have the book in front of me right now, but wouldn't surprise me. I do collect a lot of old things, so you never know. All right. Remember when everybody used to take piano lessons, or at least some of them feebly tried? Some of us, that was me, feebly trying. Didn't get very far. Gave up. Would rather watch TV. Yeah, I know. My mother was so proud. Okay, there we go. And now we have this. So you want to take a look at it and see where your text is upright. Now you can turn this around and cut it out and stuff, but I decided not to do that. I'm just going to leave this upright, like the text is the right way. So that's going to be my front. That's what I'm trying to say. And now we just need to put something in here. Like that. I put this piece of scrapbook paper that I had hanging about. And I should have more of that because I didn't use it all. I'm ferreting through my pile. Yeah, it's gone. I don't know where it could go. Oh, here it is. All right, I was going to say, where could you possibly go? Okay, so this is my, if you haven't seen this before, it's my quickie measuring trick. So if you don't feel like measuring, which I rarely do, how to get out of measuring. You put this where you want it, in the corner, okay? Or you could do it from this way too. You put this in the corner where you want it to lay, maybe about 1/4 of an inch, showing here, showing down here. And then we're going to put a little mark where we would like to cut this. Here, and then here. Okay, so we have 2 marks on it. Now what you want to do is make sure you cut the one without losing the other mark. Okay, so I'm going to cut this one first. And that's going to give me my height of this. And then this one I'm going to turn sideways and cut where that dot is, keeping it all flush with the cutter. That way I get a nice straight cut, which should magically fit exactly in here. But to flurf it up a little bit, I think I'm going to ink it. And where's my ink? I swear I don't move anything. The stuff moves on me. I haven't left the building. I haven't left. Where did it go? Here it is. It's in the wrong location. Imagine that. Okay, Distress Oxide Vintage Photo. And you can always give it a little squirt. Wake up with regular, I just use regular water. Don't add anything to it. You can add glycerin. to keep it moisture longer, but it will take a second or two longer to dry on your paper. But I find with the oxide, you get such a good strong pigment from the oxide, the stress oxide, and you really don't have to wet it for quite a while because it's so heavily pigmented. It's dye plus pigment, whereas distress ink is just dye. Okay, so this pigment I think really increases, and it does take a smidge longer, even if I didn't add any water, smidge longer to dry than the distressed ink, but we're talking microseconds, and you know, even I can wait a microsecond. All right, this time I'm going to use the At the Ready Fabrifix glue. All right, going around the mountain. Can you see this? Am I off the camera? Okay, great. Okay. And switchback lanes here, like coming down the Grand Canyon. Yeah, is this road ever going to end? Is this path ever going to end? That's what you think the whole way as your knees are buckling. Back in the glue caddy. Keeping that glue right down there. Okay, so now we kind of eyeball the 1/4 inch-ish all the way around. There we go. Well, that's pretty good. We give it the old smoosharoo with the hand tool. Pause. Yeah, there we go. All right, now we're going to fold it where it was folded. The pre-fold. Now we'll give it the full fold. Okay. And, where's my journal? Let's see if this is gonna fit. Okay, maybe I'm going to do something. Okay, so you see how this one functioned in the book. I think what I'm going to do is this one opened bottom to top like a car trunk lid, okay? But I think this one I'm going to do differently. I'm going to glue the back of this to the book page, and it's going to open like that. And I think that design will still work because they look like they're just coming from the top. And that way it'll be like a drawbridge. Okay, so the different ways you can orient these to get different looks. And I am now scampering. Oh, there it is. For my bone folder because it just gives such a nice crease. It's just can't it do it even with the artificial fingernails as nicely as you can with the bone folder. So if people are saying, what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for your birthday? You tell them a bone folder. Yeah, it's a great stocking stuffer. It's a great primary gift. I mean, something, I don't know, that I find that I use a lot, and I find I use it a lot. I want to mention it. Everybody has their different favorites for making things, but, you know, we got to share these ideas. And, you know, I'll let you know if I like something or if I find it. Sometimes, like these, you know, tools and stuff are too much work to get the tool out and do it. You could hand cut something faster. You think, why did I even bother buying that gizmo? But, yeah. There, here's the drawbridge. Can you get me, right? Okay. Now, say, for example, in here. Okay, what do I got sitting around on the desk? Okay, I have this paper, which I think will go very nicely in here. It's very pretty. I've got more than I need, so I'm just going to cut out a piece that'll make a nice little pocket. I'm just going to cut it over here. I think this I don't have to leave yet. I'm still right here. I just haven't gone anywhere, but that's going to be, yeah. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to use a 1-inch circle punch, another very handy tool for a junk journal maker. You can do so many things with it. All right, and I'm just going to ink this little pup up. Speaking of pups, yep, Sunny is fine, and he will be here for his pup date. He has so much to tell you. Oh yes, so much. Let me just let you know there's happenings going on around here. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're gonna do that one that way, and we're gonna get this out again and glue this down. I hope you're having fun, and I hope you're playing with your papers today, and everybody's having a grand old time. There we go. Okay. And we have one down. Okay, so that was easy enough. Now let's see. I do have some more envelopes around here. And I want to be mindful not to show people's addresses. So let me just cut it out. Let me just cut it out first and I'll bring it over. How about that? All right. So a lot of things that you can do with an old envelope, and I think they look pretty cool. Here's just the corner of an envelope. It was a cute little envelope, but and it's even got some like vintage look to it, which I love. You can put it here. The person already inked it for me, which was sweet. I'll just amp it up a little bit to increase the inkage, and I think I'm gonna do the same fold. Okay. That's where the tuck is going to be. And then I can do whatever I like on here, which is kind of fun because this gives me some space to do that, which is sort of neat. And this little pocket was glued completely down, and this functioned as a giant tuck. So if you have a lot of things like your mail, your envelopes, and that are already used, you can repurpose them into fabulous little junk journal elements, which I think lends the name to the journal itself is not junk, but maybe it's created from something that was considered junk at one time. It's not mandatory. You can make them out of purely brand new items, but you can also repurpose yourself till the cows come home. Okay, so this particular image is from Vintage Valentine 2025, my Digikits, and I'm going to go ahead and cut these up. Okay, so I thought I might decorate this up a little bit, and I might use a flower from Delicate Flower Digikit. I'm just trimming it up a smidge so it fits on there. Okay, and I had to angle cut it so it would fit right with there, and I think that's going to be fine. Because you can accommodate pictures, and they can be from books or magazines or wherever you get your pictures, or something you found online, or Digikits, or whatever you like. Okay, so there we go. Just putting that there. I think I can improve that angle a little bit. Right here. A little more like that. So it mirrors the same angle. Yes, better. Okay. And, if you wanted, you could turn, well, why not? Let's just turn that also into an extra little pocket. Very easy to do. Instead of gluing the whole thing down, we're just going to do the old L-shaped glue. And then suddenly we've got an extra little tuck. Here we go. All right, so what I did was I cut some of these into doubles in case somebody wanted to fold one in half and use it as a instant double-sided card. I thought that would be kind of fun. And so gave them some options there. And I'm just going to, I think, put these in here, and they do fit much. So they just have to go below the crease. And I just, meant to ink the crease as well because I just think that looks kind of cool. Okay, so those were going to live there. And then these single ones, I thought maybe I would make a nice little fan idea here. Now this whole thing is going to fit relatively snug because it's going to be folded down. So in my mind's eye, these will not fall out. If they do fall out, you can always put a little baby paper clip if you want to keep the presentation pretty. Like that at the bottom. It's like a little secret, and then you tuck it in there and it stays. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. So that's a little tip. In this extra little pocket, maybe I want to put a picture. I have some little teeny tiny pictures, so you could put a stamp, or you probably can't hear me. Put a stamp. You can put a tiny picture. Here, how about her? She's lovely. 1950 to 1951. Isn't she adorable? Yes, this is going to be her day. Okay, she's going to go in there and live in there. So there's that part, and then we just fold her over, and she is closed, and we're just going to decorate the front, which you can do with anything that you like. I think I might put this little girl here. She's really pretty. And I'm going to ink her up a little bit, just to give her a little bit more of a vintage look. Just for fun. Okay, we'll put her down. Maybe we'll put her in the corner because she's a. And since she's looking that way, I'll put her in this corner as opposed to that corner, just because she's looking into the center of the design. I don't know why, it's just something I like to do. I don't know if it's a real thing or not, but it just feels right for some reason. So I'm going with it. Feel free to join me or make your own pattern, whatever you like. Okay, we got that. All right, and then if you want to do something else on the inside. Okay, I took another page from the Delicate Flower design, and I think I'm going to add some of these in front just because they're pretty, and I think they would go nicely in here. I'll put the blue one in the front. And you could put one, you could put a little folded up letter, that might be cute too, but just kind of a fun thing to find in a junk journal. And okay, so we want to bling it up a bit because I did bling the other one up a little bit. I put some flat back pearls on here, so you don't have to wait for them to dry like you do the stickles. But now I could maybe do some stickles here because this one I'm gonna be finishing with you guys. So I'm thinking maybe she's got a little bit of what I see as copper, so I'm gonna pull out the Nouveau drops in Copper Penny. Okay. And I'm going to put a few dots on her balloons, just tiny ones to accent. There we go. And maybe on her necklace. Doom, 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 doom. Okay. And then maybe across the top here. Down, up, down, up, down, up. I'm doing a very light squeeze. It gives me smaller dots, and I can it won't take as long to dry. There's all that wonderfulness. Am I in the screen? Yeah, okay. I'm just going to maybe go around the mountain here. I'm going around that mountain again quite a few times today, but that's basically just covering the entire design. Okay, make sure you're glued down there, Sally. All right, and I could even, if I wanted to, I don't have to do this, but if I wanted to put a dot, I just smudged it. It happens. It shows it's really handmade and not machine made when you have a polywog tail on these. Okay, so there we have that. Do we want to put any more? Maybe. I had more of that stuff. Let me ferret. I'm ferreting over here because where'd they go? I had a nice little collect. They can't have gone far, and I haven't moved again yet. Okay, they're there. I think I want to use this set right here. These are flat back pearls, but these are more of a kind of like a beige, I would say. And I'm just going to stick one in that corner. One in this going right over the other guys, you know, because sometimes these decisions are made at the 11th hour and you just don't know. And you could also reinforce these with glue if they don't have strong adherence, but these seem to be pretty sturdy. And do I want to put one there or just leave it? I don't know. I feel like it does need something. I'll at least give her oh, that funny little hair curl is. You're going to get that. There we go. So there we go. Our lovely little lady. Don't touch the stuff. We have this. You can decorate more on the inside if you want. But for you to see how it would sit in the journal without closing it, Pam, remember. Okay, doing my best. Opening this up and thank you. Say it's going to go in here. Oh, I could do like this, but I think this one I would actually glue down. Yep, and so let's attempt that. So you can see what that is like. And this is going on here. Yeah. And the old switchbacks around the world. Switchbacks. Up and down switchbacks. Put your glue back with the nubber one-handedly. Did you see that, everybody? That was impressive. Give it a tap, a love tap. And then put her down on. It would probably be better to mount this before you put the Nouveau drops on, because then you don't squash your Nouveau drops. So I may inadvertently squash some Nouveau drops here, but now this is adhered to the page. Now you could go all fancy pants. Just thinking about this, not gluing the hole back down. Maybe you just want to put U-shaped glue in the back, and then you created another pocket. So you could also do that. The pocket ideas are endless in the world of junk journals. So let's see if we have a Mr. Fluffers. Hold on. All right, we have somebody in the house that wants to say hello.
Hello, everybody. It's Sunshine. I would just like to say that I'm back. I'm here, and all is well. I'm a junior pup reporter reporting to you from the paper Outpost that everything is fine. And, yes, there was lots of mayhem and all sorts of stuff going on, but everything, I'm extremely sleepy again, and that means everything is fine. So I'm going to be, not lasting long here on my duty of duties. You think that I've had weeks to prepare. But I've been doing a lot of the, yeah, there's been a lot of that. Or sometimes like this, it's like, or like that, or, yeah, but, so everything is dandy. Yes, it's very good. So, you need to tell about the stuff. So you go ahead and I'll just hang here for a minute and we'll carry on.
All right, so don't forget I have a free monthly emailed newsletter. If you would like to receive a free digital image every month automatically emailed to your email address.
I'm just going to have a little snooze while you guys all talk.
And you also get a checklist of supplies, a note from the bookmaker, which explains what a junk journal is and how to use it, and a page list of ideas on how to break a blank page. It's at the bottom of every one of my newsletters. You're also going to see the new 5 Digikits that come out every month, as well as junk journal tips and tricks, and also any updates from me, any special announcements, things like that. So just a quick reminder, the Fundle special with triple bonus is going on through the month of February. Get yours now while supplies last. And also my videos now come out Wednesdays and Saturdays, 7 a.m. Eastern time. And my podcast will come out once a week on Tuesday at 7 a.m. Audio podcast, new material, but there will be video podcasts uploaded every day to Spotify. And the audio podcast you can pretty much listen to on any podcast platform. So I have an Etsy shop if you're looking for journals and bundles and kits and fundles. Check it out. And I sometimes do big social media splashes when I'm going to do sell a journal. Sometimes I just slip one in there and whoever comes by might get one. So come by and take a peek every once in a while. And I sell Digikits, which are printable, downloadable images in 5 pages, and you can print them out as many times as you like. They're stored in your Etsy account for safekeeping. Make sure that you check out as you're in your Etsy account as opposed to a guest, and then you'll always have access to those files. And I also sell Fundles, which are collections of old and interesting paper, antique ledger checks, receipts, postcards, black and white photos, vintage and antique book pages, vintage music paper, dictionary pages, foreign language pages, nature pages, all sorts of fun things for you to play with in your junk journal. 100 plus pieces, free priority mail shipping is included with that. I have an Amazon shop if you're looking for favorite tools and supplies. I'm still here. I do my best to put the links in there. It does help my shop, but you do not pay more for the items for using those links. So thanks very much for your support. I have a merchandise shop. If you like the phrase create with reckless abandon. Yes, create with reckless abandon, or
everything is a craft supply until proven otherwise.
Yes, like what?
Junk mail.
Okay, very good. You're paying attention.
Yeah, I heard everything. I just look cute, but I'm actually quite with it.
Okay, very good. You can find me on all the social media, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook group. Come and join our Facebook group. We're having a lot of fun doing weekly and monthly challenges over there, as well as seeing what you guys make from these videos. And remember, most of all, that fun can be simple and create with reckless abandon. Yay! Okay, great. Glad to be back, everybody.
Yeah, we're so happy to be back, and we hope you have lots of fun crafting. Take care, everyone. Happy crafting.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Okay, stay there, Sonny. Don't move.